Stop talking about hot dogs! I'm getting bullied in your comments because you're calling me the hot dog man.
You have done that yourself.
Hello, friends. Trace amounts of science. I've been wiffle-waffling on whether or not to cover the third hot dog man post, because it sort of seems like I'm giving him what he wants with all this attention. But I don't know, it kind of seems like it's what the people want too, since the views are pretty good. So I've decided that we're going to ride this train until the wheels fall off, or at least until it ain't fun no more. So let's jump into it and see what we've got today. How dare you peasants report my account? Oh, it used to be KingRodGod, now it's God KingRodGod. And we're just going to keep get rid of accounts, and they'll be like God Rod King God Rod King God Rod. Honestly, I don't think anybody reported your accounts. I think it's a result of Reddit's spam policies, but we believe what we want to believe to keep the ego intact, right? I've been supporting you for a long time, Red. It's not true. He signed up on the Patreon last month. Maybe he's been watching the videos and stuff, but I don't think that's true either, because he seems to have sort of missed the point of all of them. Telling me you don't value $20? It's okay. I can read between the lines. I'll be upgrading to the $50 tier. Oh my God, $50. Oh my God. $50? How gracious of you. I'm humbled by your generosity. Does that mean I can get a proper read finally? Yeah, but it's gonna have to wait until next month because the Patreon's already posted for this month. And as it turns out, yeah, it only posted for $20 instead of the $50. So I don't know if we're just talking a big game or what, but you did sort of miss the window on it, man. I don't know what else I could do. I just can't read you normal this month. Now your family won't starve doubly. Whoa. I feed my kids, motherfucker. I take care of mine. And yes, I own 3 kids, so you can imagine it gets expensive.
So you want to have kids, huh?
I get it. You're trying to get a little more money out of me. Bro, I don't want your money. If you want to give it to me, I'm so very grateful. But if it has strings attached, I just don't want it. Is that hard to understand? That's fine. The $50 tier means you have to have a Skype call with me now. Yeah, it'll probably be on Discord. You should join the ReddX Discord, my friend. It's a great idea. Lots of people will be happy to hear your point of view. None of the mods are going to rename you to the hot dog man. It's fine. But if that $50 tier does get paid, I will have an hour call with you. And you can use that for anything. You want a YouTube consult? I'll do my best. You want a therapist? Well, not my favorite, but I'll do my best. I'm rather frank about things. If it becomes uncomfortable, I'll tell you that it's uncomfortable. We're gonna spend a long time talking about how you should be reading my stories. I'm reading them, okay? What else do you want from me?
What more do you want from me?
I have to put this spin on it. You think anybody wants to sit here and read about an OP who's jerking himself off for 30 to 50 minutes? Forget it. And now stop it with the stupid weird voice. That's just my voice, dude. I can't do anything about it. Read it normal. I'm paying you 50 American dollars now. 50! You put some respect on my stories from now on, Red. Yeah, okay. I'll be sure to relish them properly, hot dog man. And no more of this hot dog man stuff. Wow. It's like you knew exactly what I was going to say. It would be a shame if your patrons started seeing how little you care about a generous donation from your fan. Honestly, a bad look. Don't be so ungrateful for my support. Like I said, I'm very grateful, unless it comes with string attached, and then I don't want it. Honestly, I'd say basically all of the people that are supporting at this point are just supporting to support. And yes, I'm grateful for every last one of them, because they don't hassle me. Like, I like your stuff, I hope you can do it every day. Here's some money. Okay, cool. I'll try my best. I also see that some of your super soft fans on your Reddit must have mass reported my account. It's suspended now. Oh, that's what with the change of username. I get it. I've instructed the mods themselves to allow the circus to continue, as it were. If anybody suspended your account, it was Reddit themselves. They see an account posting, it gets immediately downvoted into oblivion. What? I can't help that. You want me to tell everybody to go upvote the hot dog man posts? I'm sure they would, if they enjoyed them. If there was any flicker of self-realization and like, gosh, I should really be going about this a different way. But it's just never going to happen. 3 parts in, and I think I truly see that now. I demand you tell me which of your fans reported me, because I'll be talking to my lawyer about this. Yeah, I think it was Jerry that did it, actually. Then we get the Spartacus scene. I am Jerry. No, I am Jerry. I love my supporters for real. Jerry Army Gang, Beam Boys Division. Right? You can't just flag down my account. How jealous are you all? I mean, I don't know if anybody did. Probably they did. They just don't want to have me waste a day reading this. That's really what it is. So totally, have your lawyer sue ReddX Industries, care of Jerry. You can also call our customer care service hotline number at 1-800 Eat My Shit. That's 1-800-EATMYSHIT. Nobody's jealous. Tell me why anybody would be jealous. I'm sorry that I have the money to support Red and be his friend and you don't, but... But that's no reason to flag me down. Yeah, I'm sorry. I bought his friendship. That's how it works. No, it's not. It's all about vibes. And Red, stop talking about hot dogs. I'm getting bullied in your comments because you're calling me the hot dog man.
You have done that yourself.
I didn't create the brainwave, but I will ride it to victory. You better believe it. Who cares? Hot dogs is funny. It wasn't funny. Yes, it is. You're basically creating a hate mob against me. You did this to yourself. I don't condone harassment of any sort. I'm sorry your Reddit account got shut down. If I was trying to create a hate mob, I'd be like, here's this guy's real name and email. But I won't. No matter how much money I am paid, I will not do it. Because I have a little thing called integrity. Or at least, I try to. You have a responsibility as a content creator to not bully me. That's a violation of YouTube's amendments. Yes, the YouTube amendments. We have the skip ad amendment. Verily, all YouTube advertisements must be escapable after the passage of a mere 5 seconds. The comment section amendment. All YouTube comments must be scribed in iambic pentameter or rhyming couplets with a minimum of 2 Shakespearean insults per commentary. The reaction video amendment. At least 30% of the video must be composed of individual reactions, or the video shall be strucketh from the platform. Honestly, I don't see anything in here about bullying people. I mean, there are community guidelines that say something about bullying, but I've not brought looks or identity into this whatsoever. I've essentially just taken the things you've said and used them against you. It's like verbal judo. It's too easy, dude. That's why everybody's like, oh, he's gotta be a troll, because it's really easy. Stop having the commenters bully me! This is what happens when you don't cover a story right! I think the commenters think that I did it right. Dissenting opinions are common down there. If I didn't do it right, at least one person would be like, I don't know, Red. He seems like he's got some talent. I do think I read exactly one comment like that, but I'm pretty sure they're just trying to take the piss. Encourage the content mill to flow! And so it will. In your reading, you say that my story's failing. It is not. I said I have enough money to keep it going for years if it was. My car is an Escalade with all the bells and whistles. Thank you very much. It is very descript, sir. Greatly so. Yes. Would a failing business owner drive such a luxurious car? They wouldn't. Did you pay the $80 a year for the seat warmers?
Don't turn on that seat warmer if you ain't washed that cooch.
I bet he did. I bet he's really balling out. And I bet it's gonna last forever. Even if I were to just play pretend with you, hey, the store is doing great. You got lots of money in the bank. You could still be a neckbeard, you know? Quite easily. It's the ego and the entitlement that really drives things like this. The sort of mindset that goes, oh, I'm better than these people, so I can scam them out of their cards or whatever. If we lean into this fantasy, then yes, you've used your natural weaselly neckbeard tendencies to build a life for yourself. And if that's the case, then you have used your powers for evil up until now. But it would be very easy for you to turn it around. With that much money in the bank, you can live differently day to day if you want. You're consistently choosing to be a piece of shit. And that is why I'm consistently choosing to tear into you. These are the things you can achieve with a winning mindset like mine. I don't know if it's a winning mindset, different mindset. You see everything as a dollar amount. My currency is genuine human connection. Who's to say what's more valuable than the other? You criticize me maliciously for jokes because I'm a new OP. You act like that's not the case. I watch your videos. I know how you are. Now read my stories right, like a respectable businessman would. Oh yes, I forgot to put on my suit and tie when I came into the office today. You sit here in your underwear, like a respectable businessman. If you watch my videos, you know that the bullying stuff, it's a rare case. I often take things as they're presented and try to commiserate. And I even tried that briefly with you, a new OP, and it just didn't work out, man. We gotta go another way to make this video entertaining. I guess that's the businessman part of me. I generously didn't mass report your comments last time. Go ahead, it's not gonna do anything. I can't hold your audience responsible for what you basically encourage them to do. Oh, see, now it's gone from like, I don't like these people to like, the channel creator himself is a problem. And you're right, I'm a problem in a lot of ways, but not in the way that you think. Bullying a king like me. They wouldn't dare if they knew what I could do. Can you do a backflip? But I swear, if your commenters bully me again, I'll be handing out discounts to anyone in my shop who reports your videos. Dude, that sounds like free promotion. Yeah, you should do that. There's probably a lot of tabletop nerds in there, and they'll get to the channel and be like, you know what? I get it. This was content made for me. Yeah, or one and the same. I hope they tell them that you're the hot dog man so they can watch these videos and see exactly what you think about them. It's a big brain business strategy. Only the most professional businessmen could come up with a strategy like this. Are you kidding? He has to be kidding. Hundreds of people walk through my store every day. Your videos will come crumbling down. Yeah, we've had a couple come crumbling down, but I leave them up. We're still fighting. We're still here. What do you want? So, you keep your audience in line. And if you're thinking about commenting something negative on me in this video, know that you've been warned. See? And if I was at all scared, I'd have to go back to the start. Be like, okay, we gotta start the video over again, Elijah. I gotta be nice to this guy. But I'm not gonna do that, because I don't give a fuck how you feel. It's my channel. I say things that I think, and sometimes we'll disagree, and sometimes we won't. You've chosen not to agree to disagree, and are trying to pull me into your own weird fantasy. And I'm not gonna participate. No matter how much money you throw at me, I'm not gonna participate. I've given you a price to buy my silence for 1 month, and surely it would be only a pittance for you. Prove me wrong. Prove to me that you're not all talk. No more hot dog man bullshit! I'm tired of it. I don't deserve this treatment. I brought you great stories, and you decided to focus on nothing. I mean, it was a pretty good part of the story. Can I ask you a completely unrelated question? How many hot dogs do you eat in a day? Is a pack of cold hot dogs fresh out of a mini fridge just like a Chipotle burrito for you? You could just eat it every day? But again, that question completely unrelated to the actual hot dog man thing. I'm just curious. Accusing me of crimes, treating me like I'm a bad guy. My shop brings joy to people. All you commenters do is watch YouTube videos. Yeah, shout out. Thanks a lot for that, by the way. I love watching YouTube videos, specifically ReddX YouTube videos. It's good anytime, day or night. Let me whisper in your ear while you sleep. My videos also bring joy to people, arguably a lot more than your shop does. And yes, even the people who patronize your shop would probably have a lot less fun and joy if they realized that the crimes I accused you of are being committed directly against them, like self-admittedly. I microwave the dice and sell them to them. Like, this is terrible. Do you not see how terrible that is? I wasn't gonna upload anymore, but then you'd all think I was like Party Demon, running scared. Well, I'm not scared to share my great stories. You can't stop KingRodGod. I definitely don't want you to run away scared like Party Demon. That would make you seem like a wiener.
I'm the winner!
Get it? I don't care how much hate you throw my way. You're all peasants to me. I'm your king and you will respect me. Or what? So now I'll tell you the story of the Legbeard who ripped me off. I've clearly stated what I want for the money I'm giving you, Red. I hope we're clear now. Yeah, he's warned me twice. I'm still not gonna do it like you want me to do it. Any fan of the channel knows that I have problem with authority. That goes doubly so when it's people without any actually authority who are trying to act like they have it. So there was this mid-20s girl who was a regular at the Wednesday Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. Kind of a chubby Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart. But she was cute, funny in the sense that she was dense as a rock. Wouldn't be surprised if she was autistic. Oh boy, here we go. Not sure if I'm ready for all this today. Whatever's going to happen to her, she doesn't deserve all that. She doesn't deserve all that. She was friendly, and we'd play hands of Yu-Gi-Oh! Between matches if she had time. It became obvious that she was flirting with me, eventually. Yeah, dude, she played Yu-Gi-Oh! With me. She totally wants me now.
She want me! She want me! She want me!
Are you sure? That's the only sign? Constantly spending time around me, complaining to me about her dumbass problems. I acted like I cared, gave her a few promotional things, a few packs here and there, and one night asked if she wanted to come over and play some Yu-Gi-Oh! At my house. Really trying to reel this one in. It's getting super creepy super fast, I gotta be honest with you here. You're playing the nice guy, but you really only have one goal in mind here, don't you? I hope you don't get it. I hope to God you don't get it. He's keeping careful track of all this. He's like, 2 more free Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs and I get the boner. Did she agree to that ratio? What's happening here? I was able to message her on Facebook through the store page. Seems like a violation, but okay. She came over, we played, and I eventually asked her if she wanted to have a threes-up with me and my wife. Ugh. She did some hemming and hawing about it for a bit, and she eventually agreed. Is that consensual? I guess she did agree to the 2 more free Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs, maybe. She's like, yeah, I got a price and it's $8.99. Okay, well, cardboard is worth more to some people than other people. Me and my wife had a great time with her. Well, I did at least. My wife tried to yell at me about the unexpected girl. I made her sleep in the guest room and took away her debit and credit card. She came around eventually. Yeah, nothing like a little financial abuse to make her see things my way. That's insane, dude. Honestly, it doesn't sound like your wife is all too cool with the arrangement that was laid out in part number 2. Not that I really want to know, but did she get involved at all? She just kind of stood there and watched it, slipped a finger in the back door, something like that? You flail around on top of that girl that's only looking for 3 things, and I'll control you like a finger puppet. God, I hate that I've done that to myself now. Apologies, everyone. Sometimes I don't know when to make my imagination stop. Things progressed like this for a while. I started buying the dumb girl things from her Amazon wish list. Sounds like you're getting finessed, honestly. And you deserve it. Giving her free tourney entry, basically the works. Treating her like a king's royal consort. The medieval imagery is really what does this whole thing for me, you know? Makes it laugh every time. She would come, more or less, whenever I messaged her on Facebook, and all was right with the world. I mean, your wife still seems miserable, but I guess you and Chubby Pop-Tart Girl have a mutual arrangement going on. I still think it's crappy, though. Life is life, dude. Then, things changed. She became an entitled brat. Started asking for bigger things, more expensive things. Wanting to live in my house instead of a shitty inner city apartment. I mean, where'd you think the next step was? You open the door. This is how you've established the relationship. Now it's just time to take this relationship to the next level, monetarily. Give me half your stuff. I don't know if that's even legal outside of Mormon or Muslim churches. As an almost 50-year-old man, I'm happy to bang out a girl in her mid-20s, but live with one? Not for me. I mean, this is why age gap relationships don't work. Unless it's a monetary relationship, but yeah, I guess you didn't want it to be that anymore. You know American girls in their mid-20s are needy with a capital N. I mean, I think she's just as materialistic as you are and was better playing the game, and you didn't like that, so she had to go. Plus, she was an atheist. I tried to convince her to join my church. Then she stopped coming over. That's right. If you want to have a physical relationship, we need to be engaged in holy matrimony. He loves his church, you see. Lives by the rules, you see. She would still message me and ask me to get her stuff, still expecting free packs, still expecting gifts. I wasn't getting anything out of it though, so I didn't care. I don't think she cares all that much either. Like, it would be nice to have the free stuff.
They're giving out free stuff in there.
But it doesn't require that much energy to ask, you know? I guess it does require like a lack of self-respect on some level, but she's got a lack of self-respect by the boatload, I'm sure. To just do it while your wife is crying in the corner. It's really weird, man. You'll never believe what this little Legbeard did. She started showing my DMs to other customers. Ooh, gameshop drama. She started slandering me on my store's Facebook page, commenting on events that she slept with me and my wife, saying my wife wasn't into it, and I was forcing her. I'm glad you got put on blast, honestly. Legbeard sort of did it for the wrong reasons, a little too late type of vibes. But at least this tiny corner of Facebook knows about you now. Some heartache and fuckery has been avoided. All of these were slanderous lies designed to blackmail me. Didn't you just... You just described the thing that she's describing, just from a different point of view. I had to create a new store page and block her from it. I had to block her on other socials. I had to ban her from my store for spreading lies about me, quote-unquote, exploiting her trusting nature for sex. A girl that you admitted was probably autistic. Your words. She probably does have a trusting nature. You probably did coerce her into it. I hate everything that's happening here. I've never hoped that this was a fanfic troll more than I have right now. It's terrible. She was completely fine with it when I was buying her everything she wanted. I guess when the wallet closed, so did her legs. Typical American woman. Dude, wow. If you built a relationship that wasn't all about the wallet, then maybe it could have continued on even once the wallet was less open. Of course, then it goes from being less open to shut completely, as we see with Hot Dog Man financially abusing his wife. I'm just in shock. My mouth is agape. Typical American woman. Didn't Lenny Kravitz write a song about that?
American woman, stay away from me.
That's right, his entire view of American women skewed by Lenny Kravitz. Rumors spread, though. Most of the players thought I was awesome. They all wanted to bang that girl. Gross, man.
Fat chicks need love too, but they gotta pay.
A few tried to yell at me for something about abusing my position. What a bunch of babies. They were just jealous of my great pull. It must suck to be them. Probably does suck to be them. Probably sucks to be you on a lot of levels. Sucks to be me too in some ways, especially on certain days. We all have our own different struggles in life, and it's the grace with which you conquer them that really matters. This OP, however, no grace at all. Not graceful in the least. It was still annoying to have to hear about her all the time. I started handing out temporary bans to anyone who brought up that stupid beard. I will allow no slander in my kingdom. I guess they weren't as positive as you thought. The "hey man, that's pretty cool" faded within a month, while stories of your degeneracy against this young lady continue on for decades. People always remember the bad things more than the good things. That's a little note for later. This stopped most talk about it. She was still a stain on my store, though. Jesus. And some people still talked about how she spazzed out just because I wouldn't buy her more things. And then one day she came into the shop crying. She begged me to let her stay at my place because she was getting evicted, saying she was sorry she upset me, saying she'd do whatever I said for a place to stay. I laughed in her face and told her she was still banned. I thought that would be the end. They're just completely heartless. I'm sort of curious to know why she was evicted, but even if you don't want to have a financial or physical relationship, just, okay, you stay on the couch for a couple days. You got 2 days, you hear me? I mean, that's opening another bad door too. I don't know. There's really no winners in this situation, is there? That night after closing, I drove home to find her in my house already, with my wife. Got him, coach. I screamed at her to get the hell out of my home. My wife begged me to let her stay. I told her to shut up and said that girl had to go. She screamed at me, called me names, threatened to call the police for some reason. I guess she thought consensual sex was illegal. I laughed in her stupid, chubby Pop-Tart face. This really is absolute madness. What were some of the things that were said? What were some of the arguments made? We never really get that from the hot dog man, do we? Because truth be told, if all the points were laid bare, I mean, yeah, he'd still look like the insane person. Maybe even more so, if that's possible. She did end up calling the cops. I asked them to take her away. After some questioning, they did take her away. I had to have them come out 2 separate times for the same thing. Every time, her showing up, screaming and accusing me of taking advantage or ruining her life. Personally, I think she might be an insane person. Insane asylum should be brought back for people like her. Yeah, she won't be alone in there, I'll tell you that. I don't know what it is you did that ruined her life. Is she pregnant and that part's just never mentioned? God, I hope that's not the case. Oh, please, don't let me have spoken that into existence. Please! Bunch of little baby Vienna sausages running around, I can't handle it! And that was the worst girl I ever had come over from the store. Anytime I brought a girl over, they're very appreciative and polite. Unlike the Pop-Tart-faced Legbeard, she better hope she never tries to hit me on my property. I have certain rights in that situation. You're saying you're gonna shoot this woman? I guess that narrows down the amount of states that the hot dog man might possibly live in. Now for the audience. If you missed it, this is a story about a girl who tried to slander me and exploit me. She tried to jam up my business and wouldn't take no for an answer when I told her to. Okay? Do you understand? I don't understand. The exploitation seemed mutual and maybe you deserved a bit of that slander. It's a very brief story, you see. You didn't lay out the case for us. I can only judge it on what I've learned from the past stories, and that means, yeah, probably the hot dog man's guilty. You need to catch up with the rest of society. Your brain seems kind of mustarded. That may or may not be funny. just sit there eating a bunch of condiments. It's good dad jokes, though. So, okay, do you understand? This means I'm innocent here. I don't want to see any more hot dog man bullshit from you. You say thank you in the comments. I'm tired of you all making Red treat me like this. Yeah, you guys, why'd you make me do that to him? You say good story, or you bow to me, or you shut up. I don't think anybody's gonna do any of those things. Shut up and just consume the content like a good viewer. I mean, that might be even more eerie if just thousands of people watch the videos and nobody commented at all. It's just a ghost town in here. Nobody likes the hot dog man videos anymore. Now, hopefully you've covered this story properly. I look forward to you reading it properly, and I look forward to our Skype call. I think I have an offer that may interest you. Could be some big money for you. Your very good friend, KingRodGod. Still not very good friends. And while I do like big money, anything that you could offer me, it definitely has strings attached. I can see that from a mile away. It's not a string, it's a half-inch steel cable. You ain't hooking me. I ain't no hooker. I accept money on my own terms only. As far as little Legbeard goes, she probably wasn't even a Legbeard, dude. Maybe a slightly nerdy bent to be hanging around in a game shop and stuff like that. But this is all just like another thinly veiled attempt to be like, yeah, you guys, I had a threes-up. The cool kind. All my wife really did was play finger puppets the whole time, but it still counts. No, I don't think it does. I would consider that type of thing gross under normal circumstances. Prudishness is coming back in a big way. Thank God. About time. This is what happens when the market is oversaturated, you see. I guess I conclude it all by saying I too am looking forward to a voice call. Unfortunately, he's going to have to wait until next month unless you shoot some money in the PayPal there. Because time is money, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Us two big businessmen talking together. Get the fuck out of here. If you guys would like to sign up on the Patreon, that would be massively appreciated. YouTube membership's also a big thing. Although if my YouTube channel goes away, those also go away, which is pretty sad. Patreon a bit more permanent. I also get a bit more money from it. They only take like 2%. YouTube takes 30 or some crazy crap. But regardless, I appreciate your support any way that I get it, even just watching the videos. Please always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.